I wrote a bash function that will play a random song. When I run it, it does just what it sounds like. Plays a random song. If I call it again, there's another song. Let's try it one more time. Right, so what is the secret to random song? Well, this is random song. And I'm going to spend the rest of the video breaking this command down. So let's get that in our main window. First thing is I have this saved in my bashrc file. So every time I load any terminal, randsong is a bash function that will be loaded in for me, just like an alias, only it's a bash function. Right. Let's break it down. So I go to my music folder where I have some songs, and then, assuming that was successful, I list all of the songs in my music folder. So if I just do that right now, and I type ls, there's a lot of songs here. In fact, 179, I guess, which really is not that much compared to a lot of people's libraries. Now, what does sort R do? Well, let's say that I just want the first 10 songs in this folder. I can use head. By default, head gives you the first 10 items in a folder. It will be the same 10 items every time. Notice the order is not changed. But I can pass it into a utility called sort, and it has the random option. And now, that was random. That one was also random. Cool. But if I don't sort it randomly, then the order is different from the previous two. Okay. So that explains head, but what is N1? Well, if I do ls and then I want just the first item, then I can say 1 for first item. If I wanted the first 5, I don't remember what happens if I put in a negative number. I don't even know what just happened. So let's... Anyway, N1 gives me the first random item from sort. Now what does sed do? Well, this is a regular expression. This says search for this pattern and replace it with this pattern. In regex, or regular expressions, period means any character. And the asterisk means 0 to infinity. So dot asterisk will match an entire sentence. It will match everything you're trying to match. Depending on how you have your regular expression set up, it will also include new lines, and so a dot asterisk could potentially match an entire essay, for example. And there's settings to change it to match between single lines or the entire document. The and symbol means whatever I matched here, that's the and symbol. So if this period asterisk matched the sentence Sally sells seashells by the seashore, then this and symbol would contain the same thing. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. So what I'm basically saying is I'm saying match everything and then replace it with a quotation mark, everything, and then another quotation mark. So basically all I'm doing here is I'm wrapping whatever I randomly chose with quotation marks. And then finally xargs. Xargs. Well, what does xargs do? Basically, if you have a list of files and you want to do something with them, you can pass them to xargs and then give xargs the program, and xargs will then run whatever program you specified on every single file. So an example of that would be, right, so the thing I just ran, I said, find in this folder, going only a depth of 1, so don't go recursively into other subfolders, find me only directories, aka folders, and print them. Now, I could have used exec, but I'm trying to demonstrate xargs. So I print the name of those folders, or rather files. No, folders, I guess. And then I take the first 10, because that's what head does by default. It takes only 10. And I pass it to xargs, and I call Nemo, which is just my file browser, my GUI file browser. This thing right here. It's a file browser. And I guess I didn't find any directories here, but if I go to my home folder and I repeat that find command, it will find 10 directories for sure. So here I've got a CPAN directory, that's for Perl, Android Studio, I thought I deleted that, Crawl, that's a game, Thunderbird, and so on. I've got some directories open. And if I want to close all of those, I suppose I can just Control-C. But it looks like I still have Nemo open, so I can type kill all Nemo, and nice. Right, so the whole command here, go to the music folder, list every single song, sort that list randomly, take the first song, contain it in quotation marks, and then tell xargs to run cvlc on that song that we chose. And so I can finally, just like at the beginning of the video, type randsong to get a random song. Now, I had to insert this into my bash rc. Bash rc should be in your home folder, so you can just type squiggly / period, because this is a hidden file, bash rc. And I just opened it in Vim, but you can open it in whatever file editor you'd like. And I'm going to go to randsong, and here we are. I have some aliases up here, and then here it is, a bash function. So there's different ways to signify bash functions, but one way is just to put a name followed by 2 parentheses and a curly. Make sure there's a space right here, and you can put whatever command line bash stuff you want. It can be multiple lines. This just, I put it into one line. Make sure you end your last line with a semicolon, otherwise it doesn't work for some reason. And then you close it with a curly. So that is a bash song. And then if you put that into your bash rc, either restart your terminal or type exec bash, which will reload your bash rc. And then you'll be able to play dank random songs just like me. Thanks for watching.